Hello and welcome to this demo of Acadly for in-person teaching and learning. My name is Vaibhav and I'm a co-founder at Acadly. Today we'll be discussing the in-person teaching and learning use case for Acadly. We do have a couple of other videos for online synchronous teaching and learning, as well as blended synchronous or hybrid teaching and learning. In this video, however, we'll focus on in-person. There are a couple of versions of Acadly, one of them with Zoom integration and another without the Zoom integration. So for in-person classes, we don't need the Zoom integration. So that's what we'll focus on in this particular video. So what you see on the screen right now is the Acadly website. Acadly is also available on the mobile apps on Android and iOS. So I have these apps open over here. So let's just take a look at the mobile platform for this particular demo. So on the left side is an instructor logged in on an Android device, and on the right side is a student logged in on an iOS device. Now, every lecture has a couple of sections. The first is the activity section and the other is the attendance section. Plus, every single lecture also has a discussions panel over here. So I have one activity that I've shared with the class so students can see this discussion on their side. The other activities right now are unpublished, so the students can't see them. Let me show you the attendance feature first of all. So now attendance in in-person classes is recorded using a mesh network technology on Acadly. At the core of it is Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and it basically helps instructors discover students in their proximity at the tap of a button. So all that the instructor needs to do is go to the attendance tab over here, and in the attendance tab they would find a list of all the students enrolled in the course. Now all they need to do is just tap the start button on their page. So once the instructor starts the attendance process, then all the students inside the class get notified on their devices, and it's already done. So I can see that one student has been marked as present, and within a couple of minutes this process would discover all the students inside the classroom. All they need is the Acadly app on their devices. It ends automatically in a couple of minutes, but I'm just going to stop it for now, and once I stop the attendance process, students get notified about their final status instantly. Now, in case a student is not marked present using this automatic process, they can also let you know, and there is an option for you to manually edit the attendance records. Let's move on to the activities. So I have several different kinds of activities over here. I have shared a discussion with the class already, and there are a few posts over here. Let me start with the quiz first of all. So all that the instructor needs to do is open up the activity and hit the publish button on top. So once the instructor publishes the activity, there are several different options available to the instructor. For example, they can change the deadline, change whether or not they want to allow or disallow late submissions, and so on. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose the deadline and then share the activity. Now, once the activity is published, the students can see it on their screens right away. And all that the student needs to do is open the activity and go ahead and submit their response. So let me just select the response to a couple of questions, and I just need to hit the submit option on top. And once I do, the instructor can see the total submissions on their page instantly. Students can also respond using the Acadly website. So here's the Acadly website as seen by a student. So I can just open up the quiz. Once again, I can attempt the quiz on my laptop as well. So students can bring whatever device they are most used to the class, and they can use it to engage with the activities that the instructors share. Once an instructor opens up a quiz, they would be able to see the total submissions on their side, and they can also view individual submissions over here, where I can see a list of all the students who submitted and how much they have scored. And I can also see question-wise analytics if I just want to check how many students got each and every single question right or wrong. Okay, so the final use case that I want to talk about is the discussions themselves. So the chat over here is what instructors can use to encourage students to ask questions online. So this is basically a chat interface that supports various different features that are meant for higher ed. For instance, attachments and images, and also mathematical equations over here. So it works just as you would expect a texting interface to work, and the entire class can have a conversation over here. And there are several other kinds of activities. For example, I have polls. I also can share discussions. Let me show you the poll really quickly. So all that the instructor needs to do is share the poll. Once again, once the activity is published, the students can see it at their end. As a student, once I tap on the poll, I can go ahead, select my response, and then share it with the instructor, and then everyone can see the results right away. There are also discussions. Discussions also include a word cloud feature. So here's a discussion on Acadly. The actual comments would be somewhere here. And if I just want to see a word cloud based on the discussion, I can tap this button, and this would open up a word cloud that basically summarizes the big themes in the conversation overall. You can use these to collect feedback on an open-ended subject. You can also use these to create an open-ended poll where you don't want to restrict the students to a few options. So at the end of the course, you can download all the data from Acadly into Excel files. So you can download information such as the attendance statistics. So these are the student details, their email addresses and names, and you can see the students' attendance status for each and every lecture: absent, present, late, or excused. You can also view the quiz statistics on this page. You can also view poll participation information. Even the discussion statistics for each and every single student are available on Acadly. So I hope that was a useful demo. In case you want to learn more about Acadly's integration with Zoom and learning management systems, please do head over to some of our other demos on online and hybrid teaching and learning. I hope this was useful, and if you want to learn more about Acadly, please go to acadly.com, sign up for an account, and you can always reach out to us for any information at support@acadly.com. Thanks a lot.